They cross the finish line in under 10 seconds. But what nobody tells you, those 10 seconds cost them their life. Not literally, but in every other way, it's a brutal truth. Their childhood is gone, their social life, forgotten, their body, sacrificed, their mind, hanging on by a thread. Being an Olympic sprinter looks glorious from the outside. Gold medals, flashing cameras, national pride. But behind the curtain, it's lonely, ruthless, unforgiving. So yeah, being a sprinter might just be the most mentally brutal job in all of sports. Let's talk about why. To every sprinter watching this, you already know your sport is pure. You trained for a decade for a race that's over in the blink of an eye. There's no ball, no teammate, no clock to slow down. It's just you, the gun, and the finish line. You mess up your start by even half a second, it's over. You eat that failure alone. Olympic sprinting is the most binary sport on earth. Win or be forgotten. People chant your name one week and scroll past you the next. It's what's your PR? What's your medal count? No one asks, are you okay? Mental health in athletes is finally becoming part of the conversation in 2025. But sprinters, they've been breaking before it was trendy to talk about it. Pressure of performance, try running in front of 90,000 people. With your entire country watching, knowing you're funning, your sponsors. Even your apartment rent depends on fractions of a second. That's not just pressure. That's a mental tightrope. Every race is a gamble with your sanity. And the training, it's brutal, monotonous, all-consuming. Sprint, lift ice, sleep, repeat. There's no off-season. There's no forgiveness for pain. You feel a tweak in your hamstring. You run through it. You're scared of rest because in this sport, rest looks like weakness. Social media doesn't help. Every young runner is online now posting times, tagging brands, trying to stay visible. And if you're not going viral, you're falling behind. In 2025, the grind doesn't stop at the track. It lives in your phone too. Iron training is the new thing. Your coach wears a tablet now. Your sweat is data. Your heartbeat is tracked. Your biomechanical analysis says you're too tight. Your VO to max dropped 3%. Your stride needs work. Suddenly, you're not a runner. You're an algorithm. That's the truth no one talks about. Olympic sprinters aren't just athletes anymore. They're brands, stats, marketing machines. And with every endorsement comes another set of expectations. One false start and you're dropped. A tenth of a second slow and you're no longer the face of anything. So you start chasing perfection. Every meal, every stretch, every breath. You become obsessed with the margins. You're not living, you're optimizing. And when it still doesn't work, you blame yourself. That's the loneliness no medal can fix. Because when you're not enough for the stopwatch, you stop feeling enough as a person. Sprinters suffer in silence. There's no teammate to pass the ball to, no time to think. It's all or nothing. Imagine training 6 days a week, only to false start at trials. Years gone in one twitch of your toe. Now, imagine having to smile through the interviews afterward, just happy to be here. But inside, you're breaking. That's the hidden script in track and field. Smile big, suffer bigger. Fans want showmanship, sponsors want visibility, but sprinters, they just want to breathe. Breathe without pain, without fear of injury, without fearing that the next race might be the last. Because in sprinting, you don't retire when you feel ready. You retire when your body makes the decision for you. You train for years, you pray your body doesn't fail you. You give everything. And then, it's over in 10 seconds. That's not just pressure. That's trauma wrapped in a lane number. Sprinters live in a strange emotional limbo, somewhere between glory and fear. They love what they do, but they're terrified of what it might cost them next. Mentally, physically, financially. This sport doesn't reward you for surviving. It rewards you for performing. And if you break, there's 100 others lined up to replace you. This isn't hate. It's not bitterness. It's truth. Ask any former sprinter how they sleep at night, if they still hear the gun in their dreams. Ask them if they still feel the phantom pull of hamstrings that tore 5 years ago. Ask them if they've ever cried watching a race on TV because it used to be them. Sprinters don't just retire, they disappear. From podiums, from headlines, from the lives they left behind. They gave us everything, but we only gave them applause until the next race came along. And still, every 4 years, a new one rises, wide-eyed, hungry, hopeful, not knowing yet what it really costs, what's sacrificed in silence, what's masked behind that podium smile. That's why this story matters, not for the highlight reels, but for what happens in between them. Behind the training montages are ice baths that sting, therapists on speed dial, dreams that hurt more than they heal. Behind every GOAT headline is a human, not just a runner, but a soul, stitched together by sacrifice. So, the next time you watch the 100 meters final, remember what it took, remember what they gave, and what they'll never get back. Because sprinting may look like flight, but it's built on pain, on pressure, and on people who gave more than they should have had to. Smash that like button if you've ever rooted for the underdog. Drop the name of an athlete who deserves more respect in the comments. And subscribe because tomorrow's story will shake you even harder than this one.